Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Z James. This is Z32 Workshop. And this sitting behind me is my 1993 Nissan 300ZX convertible. Weekend car, fun car. It's starting in December right now. This is a late video. It's another unboxing per se. Everything's been unboxed. I try to organize stuff. I did a big buy on Z1 during Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday sales. It saved a good chunk of money on some of the stuff I need to do on the maintenance for the twin turbo motor swap that we're going to be doing. So this unboxing, though, is we're going to go over the 120K kit, which is the 120,000 mile timing kit service you need to do on the VG30DE and VG30DE TT. And you need to stay on top of this stuff. You absolutely have to. These engines, if you have no idea if a timing service has ever been done, you need to do it. And I mean, that's not a, well, I'll think about it. You need to service the timing belt, at least get a tensioner in there. That's the main thing, because the belts need to be replaced every 60,000 miles. And then at 120, you need to do a bunch of other service. My twin turbo motor that I'm going to be putting into this car, I have zero history on. So I know nothing about it, which means I'm going to go through it all. And it's a pretty big dollar investment. 120K kit. Right now, without any extras on it, is like $500. And that's from Z1. I think it's a little more expensive at Concept Z Performance. But either one of them, they run deals, specials on doing stuff. I just choose Z1 because they had a deeper discount going on, plus another 6% on stuff that wasn't, well, it was OEM, stuff like that. So this unboxing, let's go through the 120K kit that comes with it. So let me take you a look right here. This is everything. Oh, I'll make sure I make this look right for everybody here. What's going on? What you got going on, we can take this off. First things up, you do the thermostat. That's the Nissan part number is 21200-42L01. That's an OEM, brand new OEM thermostat. Let me show you what that looks like, if I can get it without ripping the box apart. Nothing fancy with these. You just need to replace them. They can go bad. This is the OEM one. Nothing fancy to it at all. They are just good. You should replace them. They do go bad eventually. I mean, if you know a Nissan or any type of car, they go bad. So that's part one. Part two, and this is the 10 spring. And this goes for the VCT. That goes for the, on the intake gear, because it's variable valve timing. You get two of those. And that's the part numbers for both of them. So you get two of those in the kit. The next part of the kit, because you need to replace them. A little surprise, these are just O-rings. These are the VCT cover valve springs you need to have. Be careful, there are two different sizes, or two different gens of the VCT gear system. I don't remember when the brake is. I think it's after 93. They updated to a different design that isn't technically any better. That's the only way to describe it. There's a Gen 1 and a Gen 2. So you get those, two of those. Then you get 5 of these. These are the cam seals. Now, the reason I say you get 5 is because you get 4, each one for each cam, but the 5th one is actually on the crank. That's the crank main seal. That's why this is called the crank seal, but it's all the same seal everywhere. So you get 5 of those. That's part number for them as well. And then you also do all the pulleys and for the timing belt. So you get the idler, 2 idler pulleys with it. These do not have a part number on them. So I don't know if they're OEM or not. Supposedly they are, but they may just be bulk. So you got one long one and one other one. This one sits in between the heads, up on top. This one sits beneath it before it gets down to the crank to drive it back. So that's those two. Let's see what else we got here. Ah, yes. You need a new crank gear. I won't open this because it's sealed up. But this is the sprocket that goes on the bottom for the gear. This is the belt, timing belt wraps around this onto the crank. So you need one of those. That's also the part number there for that one. The other part of the timing kit is the water pump. These do go bad. This one I can actually show you because this is done up halfway decently. So this is a brand new water pump on it. You should replace these. These do go bad. Seals go bad in the weep holes, which would be this guy right here, or these two right here. Sits in, you just put the pulley. Just so you guys know, anyone who has these for the car, there are differences. How should I say this? There's a different water pulley for the 300ZX pulley, even though it's the same VG30DE in, say, a J30, an Infiniti J30, which is actually the engine in my car sitting behind me. The pulley, the water pump, snout is longer on the J30. You can't use it. So it's actually specific to the 300ZX. Just so you are aware. Let's see. And then also the associated gasket that goes along with that for the water pump, you would want to redo. Let's see here. Oh, and then here's the big one. Let me see if I can get this open for you. Come on. Of course, I don't have a knife with me. There we go. Off to the side. This is a brand new. Here's the part number for it. This is the tensioner assist. You need to redo these at every 120K. So if it hasn't been done, you need to do it. And you have to set these a very specific way. Is this going to be sealed up? All right, hang on, guys. This is the tensioner assembly. Do not remove this bolt. It's a 10 millimeter. It is what sets your pretension, and you need to get it set adjusted properly. I'll go through a whole timing service on that engine. I'll walk you all through that eventually. But this is what the tensioner looks like. And these do go bad. They're hydraulic. You can see the piston here, and they have a little bit of force and pressure, and that's what keeps the constant pressure on the tensioner. So that's that one. Let's see if I get this back together. Oh, obviously Japanese words that I have no idea what they actually say. Because it's Nissan. And let's put that back into its box. So that's that. And then you can get a choice of between timing belts. I choose the OEM one, but there is a Gates 1 racing belt that is available too. It is an extra $100 more. I'm not going super high horsepower, so I don't need a stiffer belt. Or a stronger belt, one would say. But this is the thing you need to watch for. This is the belt. And you'll notice, you can see it. I won't open this because I'll save it. There's a line here, and there's a line here. I think there's a third line too that will help when you time, get all the gears and everything set properly when you actually do the timing kit. I have a trick I use myself that I'll show you when I do it. It uses whiteout to be safe. But this is the part number for the OEM timing belt as well. So that's it. Then it also comes with stickers you can put underneath the hood. One in Japanese, one in English. It tells you when you did it and when you replaced it, the odometer reading. You could put that either, I think the factory location's on the hood. I actually put it on the timing cover itself. So it goes with the motor because my motor's not going to be with the car. So it's not going to be the same in that aspect. So, and then the other thing, the add-on, which is a new spark plugs. And I cannot stress this enough to everybody. You need to buy OEM plugs, the NKGs, or NGKs. And these are, well, here's the part number for it. So it's 22401-40P66, which equates to the NKG PFR 6B-11B for OEM spark plugs. I have seen it. I've had a car do it. Everyone wants to go to some more expensive platinum plug or some fashion, but you need to have the OEM ones. The electrode is longer and is done properly for the plugs. These are pre-gapped as well. I think this was like 54 bucks extra on top of this, but that is the timing kit for the OEM. I'll put, I won't say a link to Z1, but I'll put all the part numbers in the descriptions with everything I can get my hands a hold of. Oh, shoot, I forgot this. And then this, well, because you're going to be taking the water pump off. You get two of these. These are the coolant bypass hoses. They call them pass-through or bypass hoses. They sit right above. It's for the metal thing. So this connects to, so you can get coolant out of the engine into the radiator. There's two of these that sit here on either side. The factory ones, old rubber, they usually rot away. They're a leak, they're a pain. So while you do this kit, you do this replacement. Z1 sells these. This is straight up just normal silicone stuff, nothing fancy, but this will hold up a lot better than the 25-year-old rubber that's in the car. Yeah, so that is it for what I have for my 220K kit. But I thought I'd at least walk everyone through what is included in the kit. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. Hang on, let me redo that. I wanted to explain to everyone what was in the kit, or what you get for it. You can get other kits from eBay and stuff. It's up to you. I know lots of guys that swear by eBay stuff. The only thing I would not do would be the tensioner assembly and the belt. Do not go aftermarket, as in cheap Chinese knockoffs. I would go with OEM there. Everything else is up to you. Other than the spark plugs, really the factory ones are only the ones that work. I've seen too many videos of other guys, YouTubers and stuff that have a misfiring and they go pull the plugs, and one of them is some Platinum Pro 4 spec iridium. It's just the electrodes aren't right. You can physically see the differences in them, and that's a big problem. If the spark flame front isn't properly done, especially in a turbo car, where you gotta have everything gapped and everything else was. Everything else you have here, it's up to you. You can go rock auto. I've done that for my other vehicles. The Nissan gets a little bit more babied, to be honest with you, with stuff from Z1 or Concept Z, or actually even the dealerships. I've ordered stuff directly from them because it's cheaper. You might want to check out local dealership if you're looking for something, but they track everything by VIN number, so you need to have a VIN number for the part you want. So when you have a car like mine, which is now going to be bastardized, as one would say, with a twin turbo motor, I can't necessarily order up the exact same part because there are some subtle differences and stuff. You'd have to have a VIN number for an actual one, because that's how they would track it, or actually know what the part number is. So once again, guys, hope this video is informative or helpful. Like I said, it's more of an unboxing at this point to show you what you get included in the kit, walk you through why you need them, what you're doing. Oh, god dang, at the end of the video, the reason why you need one of these new crank pulleys, a lot of guys, I don't say a lot, quite a few have troubles getting them off the snout of the crank, to the point where they have to literally cut this thing off and to get it to where it releases, because there's enough corrosion in between it that causes a problem. Sorry, I know it's a late entry in the discussion of this, but it's the reason why you need that, because sometimes that does not want to relieve. I mean, to the point where guys are drilling, tapping, putting bolts to pull it off, and then guys just turn into getting an angle grinder and butchering it to get the thing to crack off. I hopefully don't want to have that problem. I got lucky on this last motor. It slid right off for the most part. But I have seen the videos where guys have issues and photos and everyone's asking for help, and it's just like you throw heat at, you do everything you can at it. So once again, I know this is a little bit longer video, but it should be trimmed down here shortly. Get you guys out of here under 15 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, hit me up. I'm pretty active with this stuff. Right now the car's in hibernation, and it's just me starting accumulating parts for next summer's or spring's adventure in this thing. So everyone take care. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 mark. We're not even quite to 600, but we're working on it. Once again, I hope you guys find this stuff helpful and informative. Please like and subscribe, which I just said. Oh yeah, I'm Z James, Z Thursday Workshop. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.